Hey everybody, welcome back to CALLOUS Draft Duel, round of 32. That's the first round, single elim, and this is the match between Marshy and Zugubu Royale. The draft has been covered on the channel. There is a link to that video in the description if you want to see how we got here. Also in the description is a link to my Discord server, which you guys should consider joining. Finally, obligated to tell you, please consider donating to this tournament. All donations go straight to the prize pool. I don't keep any of it whatsoever. You are directly supporting the tournament, and you'll see more tournaments like this in the future if enough people are interested and supportive, and you are supporting the players. Like I said, not for profit. I don't keep any of it. So please consider doing that if you want to. There is a link in the Discord server via PayPal. That's how you donate, and I will give you credit if you want it. I appreciate it very much. So let's get into the games. As I have been saying throughout the other games, but same deal here. It is a best of 3 series, and it is a single elimination tournament, so if you lose here, you're out. Here we go. So, Brother Dog. Interesting. That's going to be Marshy on the bottom, and then I don't know what DCT1 is, but Zugubu Royale is the guy on the top. And they both lead spikers, but neither one actually spikes as they go to electrics, and after exchanging some T-waves, boom. There was a roar there to prevent a substitute from happening. Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, respectively. Sure. Thunderbolt again. And a critical hit. Fair enough. So, first KO going the way of Marshy. Mischievous comes in. And down comes a spike. The first spike, but probably not the last spike of the game. Not sure if Metacham is what you're trying to trap with Mean Look, but wisely gets out of the way. That Shadow Ball would have rocked his world. And instead, it's going to rock the world of Hitmontop via a critical hit. So just like that, just 10 turns in, off to a pretty quick 5-5. A lot of people don't know that Quillfish learns Thunder Wave. Kind of doesn't feel like it should, but it does, and there it is. Going to paralyze Starmie and then trade with it via self-destruct. Crit I don't think mattered there. One spike per guy, but notably, the Fori still may have Rapid Spin. It's unclear. The Starmie may or may not have had Spin. Could have been Star. The Fori may or may not have had Rapid Spin. Maybe they both have Rapid Spin, depending on how paranoid he is against spikes. But basically where I'm going with this is there's a chance that Zugubu can still remove the spikes, whereas I believe that ship with the Hitmontop dead and is now confirmed that ship has sailed for Marshy. None of the things that he has left have the ability to remove spikes, so anything further that the Fori gets down, Marshy is just going to have to live with. Rock Slide 32% and a flinch. That's one way to prevent spikes. But I'm surprised he doesn't go for it again. He's going to switch to Mischievous. I think I would have Rock Slid there if I were him. Thunderbolt, meh, 22%. Fori can survive that and then put down another lair. And that is exactly what happens. I'm kind of surprised he switched away from the Regirock. But he does kill the Fortress, so fair enough. Fortress down, but 3-1 spike advantage for Zugubu. And we're now even on Mons as well as the Jolteon succumbs to a Shadow Ball. Swampert should be okay here, but he's going to pull back anyway, and it's yet another Shadow Ball. I'm not sure what he was trying to pull there. Now Swampert has to come in on the 3 layers of spikes again. Not that exciting. And as we see, it would have lived the Shadow Ball before. It lives it now and gets an Ice Beam off. We're down to a 2-on-2. Blissey against Swampert. Swampert here, I think, would need, a Focus Punch, Choke, or Rest, but neither of those occur. He does at least attempt the Focus Punch, but Zugubu wisely just attacks. Rock Slide miss, bad time. Regirock is going to need a chain of flinches here to have a shot. And does not get it, but a crit or a flinch there would have killed Bliss, and then it would have come down to Regirock on Dusclops, and Regirock is faster there. Maybe, just maybe, with enough crits and flinches, he could have killed the Dusclops as well. So there was a shot for Marshy at the end there, but it did not play out. The luck did not cooperate, and Zugubu is going to squeeze out game 1. And we're going to move over to game 2. Keeping the guys where they were for continuity. Brother Dog is Marshy on the bottom, and Zugubu is, well, Zugubu. Zugubu Royale, in fact, on the top. So, 2 in a row going to be needed for Marshy. Going to kick things off with Skarm in one of the very few drafts in which Skarm made it through the bans. Spikes and Toxic, respectively, in both games, both players have immediately led with a Spiker, and I guess that is not all that damn surprising. 2 layers to 3, 2 layers to none, 3 layers to 1. Fun, fun, fun. I'm like the Dr. Seuss, which is not actually how you pronounce that guy's name, believe it or not, of narrating. Anyhow, Will-O-Wisp connecting with Claydol. Ice Punch. Psychic for a fuck ton, 70 there. However, Ice Punch plus Burn here I think kills the doll, so we'll see if Marshy's willing to let that happen. And he's not. He's going to go to Lax, which risks Will-O-Wisp or Boom or what have you, but he's going to play it safe and get out of the way. And obviously Marshy knew a switch was coming as he body slams into the Gengar, connecting with Cloyster instead. Sableye comes in trying to block Rapid Spin, but boy is he going to be unpleasantly surprised as he gets critically hit by an Ice Beam instead. And now Boom on Celebi. What a bad sequence there for Marshy. Things looked pretty even and pretty fine until that sequence, and now Zugubu, especially following up and killing the Celebi here, clearly in control from my viewpoint. That was a good drill peck on the Sceptile, but he is just going to get out of the way here, I believe. Stays in Hidden Powers, wow. So he could actually stay in now and land a Leech Seed on the Lax if he wants, and he deems that to be worthwhile. He will lose the Sceptile for doing so, but it's going to prevent the Lax from setting up. That might be well worth it, and certainly the Hariyama follow-up is going to stop any chance of Lax shenanigans right now. Hidden Power, is that perhaps HP Bug or Ghost aimed at the Claydol that did not come in? Surf for 40% is fairly hefty. He bulks up, but those Surfs will add up. But he is not able to predict the Protect there, and I don't blame him. Could have gone for a cover, but he didn't know that was coming. Cross Chop there, obviously with a crit would have killed, and does have the high crit chance, but he doesn't get it. Surf comes up short. And Cross Chop through imperfect accuracy lands on Milo and will be good enough. Hariyama at 9%. The bulk up will not save him from the Drill Peck revenge kill. We've got ourselves a 3-3 and yet another close game. Gyarados for taunt here. And that's going to prevent Toxic. It can Drill Peck, but remember, he's intimidated, so it's going to do less. And that is not that exciting at just 18% in a sandless game. Taunt on Doll now, maybe prompting a Boom if it can even survive. And it cannot survive Double Edge here. And now Skarm comes in again, no longer intimidated. I guess this is going to be the best answer he's got. And a crit very much helps, 51%. Hidden Power flying there, so he doesn't actually have a move to hit the Skarm that isn't not very effective. He's got only HP flying and Double Edge. So Gyarados will not be the long-term answer for Zugubu. This leaves us in a 2-2 situation. Zugubu wins if he wins this game. Marshy can force us to a game 3. Thunder protected against. He may have to gamble on that. Yeah, he's going to just shoot his shot. 70-30. Sometimes it misses, and this is not one of those times. However, the only thing he can do back is Drill Peck, which is not that damn exciting. And now Zugubu, not wanting to miss Thunder, has switched over to Ice Beam, which will be good enough with a critical hit. May or may not have mattered. Snorlax here must survive Earthquake and must rest here to have a shot. But even then, he's taunted to prevent it. So now Body Slam, he's going to need Para, full Para. And he gets neither, and he is immediately countered. What a funky set. Thunder, Ice Beam, Taunt, counter. Doesn't even have Earthquake, but that might be just the set he needs. I mean, Fast Taunter does in fact prevent a lot of the spike shenanigans or recovery shenanigans that Marshy's team has. And that's one of the advantages of having the much faster team. So it's going to be a 2-0 victory for Zugubu Royale, the former Emerald Open champion. Both these games close. Both of them are 2-0. Both of them could have gone either way, but he's going to clutch it out. And one of the stronger draft players in the tournament in a brutal round 1 pairing is going to be eliminated in round 1 in Marshy. I like the guy, and I very much appreciate you playing, Marshy, if you're listening to this, but there can only be the one winner. And today, this match, it is Zugubu Royale. going on to the round of 16. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are all caught up as of now with games that have actually played in real time as of this recording. I did do 2 other drafts. I'm just waiting on those games to play out, and when they do, I'll narrate them and I will get them up here on YouTube. But for now, that is it for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you did. And there is a ton more content from this tournament on the way. I will see you guys there. Thank you for watching.